What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I'm about to go live. Let me figure out how to share my screen. Welcome to Launch Lab Live. This is the place where we're high achieving experts, people that are coaches, consultants, and all of that, professionals. They come to learn how to finally turn what they know into income. So I'm Mario Rivers. I am your online business coach. I'm founder and creator of the CEO coaching program and author of 4 books, including the Blueprint to Building Your Online Empire and Digital Marketing Simplified. And so this is for people like you with real expertise that want to launch their first digital offer and automated income stream. Even if you don't have a big audience, even if you don't have a lot of tech skills or you don't know necessarily where to get started. So if you got some knowledge, but you're not quite sure where to start to monetize that, this is Launch Level Live. This is where we teach you how to do that. And every week I try to go live to break down common myths, common mistakes, and common challenges that keep experts stuck and from getting stuck and show you smarter ways to scale. So let's get into today's topic. Let's see. Let me share my screen with you guys. Uh, let's see. Window. Present window. Is that it? Live stream. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Launch Lab Live. There we go. All right. Yeah, we good now. We cooking now. We cooking. All right. So again, welcome to Launch Lab Live. And again, I help people like you with your expertise launch your digital offers and create automated income streams. So let's get started. Today's topic, we're going to talk about the 3-step path to launching your first digital offer. Now, I got 2 screens up here and a screen here. So if I'm not looking at the camera, trust me, I'm still here paying attention to you guys. So this is actually going to come from my master class, How to Launch Your First Digital Offer Even Without a Big Audience. So we're going to cover one of the secrets from that, and I'm going to kind of drill down a little bit deeper on that. And so we're going to be talking about uh, why you don't need complicated funnels or tech to sell your expertise. You only need a few steps, and I'm going to cover some of those. And these 3 steps, they come from my master class, How to Launch Your First Digital Offer, even if you don't have a big audience. And this is one of the secrets I talk about inside that masterclass. So I'm going to leave the link below where you can register for that one for free. And then that one's about 45, 50 minutes. We do a deep dive on the 3 baby steps of online business and how you can launch your first digital offer. So the only 3 things you need is you need to create a lead magnet. That's something to entice people to become a part of your audience, create an offer. And we're going to go over how to create all of these things and how to automate the email. So the first thing, let's talk about lead magnets. All right. Now, a lot of people get confused about this. A lead magnet, if you don't know what it is anything that that's a bite size of your knowledge, that where you want to educate people and you want to give it to them in exchange for getting on your email list. So this can be an ebook. I love ebooks. That's easy to create in Canva using AI to get your ideas out. But you write the book, you use your own ideas. It can be a video training, could be an email series if you don't want to show your face or you want to go faceless and you're not like me that doesn't mind being on camera. But you can be creative with all these things. So you want to take what you know and break it up into a small bite size resource, again, like an ebook or a checklist. And that ebook and checklist can be coupled with a video or something like that, and you can offer that as something free or even something real cheap like $5 or $7 or something like that. All right, that's a lead magnet. Now, the second thing you want to do, let's talk about offers, because this is the thing that'll really help you with marketing and with sales. If you got a good offer, then it'll be really, really easy for you to wait. Let me see if my audio is up. Yeah. Okay. That's good. If you have a good offer, then sales will be a whole lot easier. Marketing will be a whole lot easier. So here's how you create an offer. All right. This is the formula. No matter what niche you're in, you substitute these letters for whatever it is you do. And I'll give you an example. All right. So um, learn X in Y amount of time without Z. even if whatever your audience might not have or might not lack, like skills or anything like that. And here's an example. Let's say if you were a fitness instructor, this is the easiest example to use, and you were teaching somebody how to lose belly fat. Well, the best offer would be to dive down or to drill down into like one aspect. So this is an example, right? For men over 30, lose 10 pounds of belly fat in 3 weeks without changing your diet, without increasing your exercise, even if you don't know where to start. This is an idea of a perfect offer. So, and I just came up with this because it's a good example. Let's go on the fly and choose something else. Let's say if you were a uh, a hairstylist or something like that, you could say, learn how to open a boutique in 3 weeks without without worrying about filling up clients, even if you just started, something like that. All right, that's how you frame the offer. Learn X and Y without Z, even if. The even if statement is talking is combating the things that they think they lack or that they don't know. All right. Now, the next thing, so we talked about a lead magnet, we talking about creating an offer. Now let's talk about email. Okay. And the last step is to write a few emails. So you want to write an email like you're talking to your best friend. Everybody can sit down and write an email, right? So now inside Creator to CEO, I do break down what should be in these emails, what to write, how to write them, how to put them together. And my 3 course bundle, I'll link to that below the video. But you want to act like you're talking to a friend trying to help them solve a problem or to solve something big, right? Speak to one person and give that person a name. This gonna sound stupid. Give that person a name, a background, stuff like that. And then every time you write an email or you create an offer or you do anything, write an ad, then you can direct it towards that one person. They call that an avatar or an ideal buyer or something like that. But that way it'll make your emails easier to write, it'll make your offers easier to create, it'll make your advertising easier to do, it'll make it the content that you create, you'll be creating it for that ideal buyer avatar. So you want to create a series of emails to deliver that lead magnet, and then that lead magnet and those emails should automatically lead them to your paid product or to your offer. And that's it. Create a series of emails using the pass method. If you haven't heard the pass method, it's a great way to get people interested. So it's problem, agitate, solve. So for instance, you could do a series of 3 emails. The first email, you state what the problem is. Are you struggling with X? And then you don't have to do, you can use the same strategy that we just talked about with the, learn how to do X without, in Y amount of time without Z, whatever the pain point is, even if you don't have whatever the that is, you create it in that way. So that first email will be, you state the problem and you say, tomorrow, uh, I'm going to give you some more information about how you can solve this problem. The A is agitate. So you wanna stir that thing up and make the problem uh, real big in their mind, so that that third email you can present the solution, which is going to be your offer. Right? If you've been struggling with this, we talked about this yesterday, and here's why you need this solution. Right? And then you just drop them your offer. So that was quickly the 3 things you need to create your first digital offer. And so, how does that look inside your business? Well, I teach uh, in everything I do. I'm a big proponent of creating long form content, so you can create a library of content so that when people come looking for you, and they will, times are changing. You can't just be on one platform anymore. But you don't have to create a ton of content. Just create one long form piece of content per week, and then you have a call to action in that content, and you entice them to join your email list with what we just said, a lead magnet. Once they get the lead magnet, you will create an offer. It should be based on the same thing that the lead magnet is on, and then you present them an offer with those emails that I said. Sit down like you're writing to a friend, write a couple of them and present your offer. That's it. Create a lead magnet, create content like video, blog, podcast, whatever, with a call to action to that lead magnet. and then you write some set of emails to like a friend, and you present your offer, right? Like you're trying to help them out. And that's really the key to sales. And then each week you just on any platform you're on, whether it's Instagram or X or Threads, you send a link or a post straight back to that one piece of content. So again, to recap, you just create content. You say, hey, if you want more help with this, I have a gift for you. You can get it in the description. I use YouTube, so that's kind of my call to action. And then that's where you present your offer once they sign up for it. And then those emails you wrote, they go out automatically. And this is basically how it is. And I help you implement this. I teach experts and entrepreneurs in my coaching programs, in my courses, how to do this using my BYOE framework, Pathway to Profits framework. And BYOE just stands for Build Your Online Empire. And this is what I teach inside the masterclass, how to build your first digital offer. Sign up for that free. I'll leave the link to that below uh, in the below this video. But these are the 4 steps. And you create content, create digital assets, that's courses and lead magnets, and then you automate them via email, and that is as simple a funnel as you can get. A funnel, all a funnel is taking a person from not knowing you to presenting them to an offer to help them with a problem they have, and that solution is going to be your course. So if this live has uh, helped you see what's possible in your business, how you can create an offer, how you can create a lead magnet, and then how you can automate that with these simple steps we just said. Then I'm hosting a free masterclass. It's called How to Launch and Scale Your First Digital Offer and Automated Funnel